Welcome to the School Business Services Updating Support Staff NJC Pay Scale Awards. In SIMS, we're going to go from Tools, Staff Pay Related. Click Search in the Find Service Term window and select NJC from the service terms. Within the NJC service term, Panel 1 includes the code and description, the spinal progression and the increment month, whether it's salaried, the hours worked per week, term time only possible, and weeks worked per year. There's also an award by salary range in my example, which you may not have in yours. This is in SIMS if you've had a patch applied. We aren't going to be covering salary ranges today. In Panel 2, Pay Awards. Single pay spine. This tick box is very important to understand. If your single pay spine is ticked, do not untick it. If your single pay spine isn't ticked, do not tick it. Either way, when you save, you will lose your pay award information without warning. Single pay spine ticked indicates that the minimum 0.1 and maximum 0.60 in my example shows all the points within the scales. This is just an example. If I go into one of my new scales, the new scales took effect from April 2019. You'll see the scales include the code and description, the minimum point and maximum point, the pay scales, obviously we're looking at National Joint Council, and the regional pay spine depending on where you are located. The pay award date as shown here, 1st of the 4th 2019, and the amounts shown on the single pay spine from 1 to 60 in this case. If we want to create a new award date for April 2020 onwards, we click on New, enter our date, click OK, and you'll see that the points can then have the amounts added next to them as follows. It's a good idea to save as you go along in case you lose where you've got up to. I have another example to show you. I'm just going to click on Browse and I'm going to go to my other NJC support staff example of a service term. Similar to as I showed you in the last one, but in Panel 2, the single pay spine is not selected. The minimum points and maximum points are the same as my previous service term. But what is different in here is that if I order my pay scales, you'll notice that my new scale 1 to 2, as shown here, with the date of the 1st of the 4th 2020, just includes the scales from 1 to 4. If I click on my other pay scale, this one has 1 to 2. If I move up to new scale 4, if I say new, 1st of the 4th, 20, and then I have 0.7, 8, 9 and 10 to add the amounts to. This is the difference between the single pay spine as shown previously and the single pay spine as in these scales being separate. It's a good idea as you go along, especially with this one, to save as you go. That concludes the updating Support Staff NJC Pay Scale Awards. Thank you for watching, and we hope that this mini webinar has helped you. If you have any questions or are interested in hearing more about our school business services, please follow the links below the video. Thank you.